Hi, good afternoon. Last learning video of the day. We're doing math now. Um, and the next page in your math packet that we've been working on has a page that looks like this. And just a reminder, we're continuing the math packet that we were working in last week because there are more pages in that packet than we completed over the course of last week. And that will be true for the next couple of math packets as well. So you should all be on this page, roll, solve, and cover, race to the finish. So for this page, you need a die or a couple of dice. Sometimes you can find them in old games that are lying around, board games. If you don't have a dice, that's just fine. You can solve the problems at your own will. Okay. If you do have a dice, what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice, and if you roll a 1, you're going to do the first problem. Okay, roll it again, maybe you get a 4, do the first problem. Roll it again, maybe get a 1 again, come and do the next problem in the row until you have the whole page finished up. Okay, so that's how you complete that page, and all of these are subtraction problems, which we've been doing a lot of work around subtraction. Make sure that you're thinking about your number bonds and your part-whole relationship. Okay, so for example, 10 minus 9. If you think about that in terms of manipulatives, you can also go grab some beans if you want. You can count out 10 beans and then take away 9 beans. You can use coins, you can use silverware, you can use socks, 10 socks minus 9 socks. Sometimes having a manipulative will help you to solve the math problems, okay? This is going to take a while today. As you can see, it's gonna take. So if you get frustrated with this, get about halfway through, take a break, go have a snack, go outside for a little while, go play with some toys, and then come back to it. That's perfectly fine. We all need to take breaks occasionally. The next page you're gonna do is lesson 31, problem set 1-1. Okay, it looks like this. And at the top it says, make a math drawing and circle the part you know. Cross out the unknown part. Complete the number sentence and number bond. We've been doing these for the last couple of weeks now, so it should be relatively familiar to you guys. Number 1, find number 1 with your finger. It says Kate made 7 cookies. Bill ate some. Now Kate has 5 cookies. How many cookies did Bill eat? Okay, so the cookies are drawn out here for you. Take your writing utensil. You should be using a regular pencil. I'm using a pen so that it's darker to see on the page. And it says, remember, cross out the unknown part, okay? The part that we know is that Kate made 7 cookies. The part we also know is that Kate has 5 cookies left over, okay? So I'm going to circle the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies that Kate has left over. Okay, and then I'm going to cross out the parts that are the unknown. So we started with 7, so that goes in the top of your number bond. We knew that there were 5 cookies left over, which, if you count the 2 that were unknown, there's the 2. So 7 minus 5 equals 2. 7 minus 5 equals 2. We're right down here. Now Bill ate blank cookies. So Bill ate 2 cookies. Okay? And then sometimes I go back and reread the problem just to make sure I answered it correctly. Kate made 7 cookies. Bill ate some. It doesn't tell us how many. Now Kate has 5 cookies. How many cookies did Bill eat? 2. Okay? Do number 2 on this page. In the same fashion, this time we're talking about pencils, so draw pencils or just draw little rectangles, okay? And again, I have to keep my videos short, so if you have questions about these assignments or if you're having trouble understanding something, please shoot me a message or skip to the next one and then shoot me a message and come back to this and let me know, okay? Moving right along, lesson 31, problem set 1. We are doing numbers 3 and 4, okay? This says a store had 6 shirts on the rack. Now there are 2 shirts on the rack. How many shirts were sold? So these problems are just like the last 2 that we did. Draw pictures, fill out your number bond, write your number sentence, and then at the very bottom here, answer the question, okay? If you have questions about these, shoot me a message. And then the last thing that you're going to do today is this fun page. It says slides and ladders, subtract. So again, you're going to need a dice or a die. You're going to roll a die, move forward that many spaces, okay? So it says start here, roll a die. Okay, so if you roll a die and you get a 3, 1, 2, 3, then you're going to solve the subtraction problem, 10 minus 3. Well, 10 minus 3, I know in my head is 7. So I'm going to write the 7 above it so that it can stay inside the box. Okay? Then it says, if your answer is correct, you remain on the same space. If incorrect, return to your original space. If you land on a ladder, climb up. If you land on a slide, slide down. The first player to reach finish is the winner. Okay? So, 10 minus 7, I know that's correct. I did land on part of a slide, but there's nowhere to slide down to because I'm already at the bottom. So if I land up here on the slide, then I will go. Okay, if you land on one of these ladders, you're going to climb up the ladder. You don't climb down the ladder. You slide down the slide, or you climb up the ladder. Okay, you're going to need an adult to help you with this. So again, if you don't have anybody that can do this with you, read you the instructions, that's perfectly okay. You can put this aside, do it later when you do have somebody who's willing to help you. And that, my friends, is your math work for today. Also, don't forget to log into Zearn and do some work on Zearn. If you're finding that this work is too challenging, or you don't have an adult that can sit with you and do this work with you, then hop onto Zearn, and Zearn is very, very user-friendly. It's easy to do independently, which is what's really nice about Zearn, okay? If you need your login information for Zearn, let me know. I have it.